fire.
Perks and Lean popping up on your screen in the 2019. I'm Marcus Perks, also known as Perks.
I'm Richard McLean, also known as Lean.
And we're just going to come talk to y'all about some basketball.
Yeah, that's how we giving it up.
That's how we giving it up,
Right
some
in the
basketball.
beginning.
A little bit of music.
So you were telling me offset that this is the what? Most exciting?
This is the most exciting basketball season. Top 3 of my life. Top 3. When T-Mac was in his run, when Iverson and T-Mac and Kobe, that was up there. But this is top 3. This is the first time in a very long time we're not worried about super teams per se, whether Cavs or
Top 3 what? What are you excited about? What is
top 3. This is
you're excited about the season?
the season. This is top 3. Top 3 most exciting season beginning of my life. I don't know how I want to put
And
that.
you said it's because of the duos, right?
Because of the duos.
Yeah, because I'm really excited about this season, and I guess it's because of the duos, but I think a lot of it is the parity in the league. Anybody can win this year, and it's not going to be Golden State. I'll put my money on that, but I'm not going to bite my tongue on that. Anyway, let's talk about the duos. Let's say, first off, let's talk about the most, Hollywood duo of them all.
The most Hollywood. Who are you most excited for?
Well, I mean, we got to go to some photos. So let's talk about LeBron and AD. That's the Hollywood.
The Hollywood duo.
That's the opening.
What do you think they'll be? In the season, going in playoffs, what do you think will happen with them?
I think they're
How do
going
you
to
feel?
end up in the 6th seed.
Wow.
5th, 6th seed, kind of floating around mediocrity. Usually these big star teams never get it the first year, so I have no pressure applied on them. I guess let's talk about, what do you think? What do you think?
The 3rd seed, for one, first and foremost.
seed.
3rd seed, I think AD is a better Giannis. I think paired with Braun coming off 28 points with the trash surrounding him, Kuzma is cool. Lonzo, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, iffy. They're not going to get it done with them. Here's someone he can actually depend on night in and night out, being AD. Rondo's still there. Got some defensive point guards. He'll be all right. Avery Bradley going to lock some people up. Jared Dudley going to lock some people up.
Yeah.
They'll be in the playoffs. They'll make a run. I give them conference finals.
All right, so let's talk about, even though I disagree, let's talk about the next duo that's going to be in the conference finals instead. Kawhi and PG.
And PG, we're going to go into Kawhi and Paul George.
What do you think? Okay.
Go ahead.
I think
Please, your trash predictions.
I think they're going to end up in the 2nd or 3rd seed. That's the pocket I see the Clippers because the team was dope without PG or Kawhi,
Fact.
and they were all sound players. It's not like they had a bunch of stars. It was a lot of cohesion on that
Guys who
team.
got the job done.
So it's just plug and play now. You just put these 2 great players in place
agree.
of Gildress. I don't know. You had like 6 names and another guy, and here you are. You have, to me, a championship contending team.
Agreed. I'll say championship contender. And I'll say very defensive team. Kawhi, great defender. Paul George, great defender. Lou Will's there for a bucket.
Just talk about the duo, though, because we
Just the
got
duo.
talked about.
I think they'll, I'm just saying what I'll make their run. I think they'll 2nd to 3rd seed, conference finals possibly.
So do you think the Clippers duo will do better than the Lakers do in year 1? Year 1.
I think they'll have to face each other at some point.
Okay.
Whether it's conference finals, and I think it'll come down to
Trying
that.
to get something out of you, but all right, I
It'll
respect
come down to
that.
that.
And then let's not forget about probably my favorite duo.
Agreed.
It's all fireworks with Russ and
James
Harden. We also were talking about how my boy Harden got snubbed last year. I think he should have won MVP. That's obviously
Wrong.
a different episode. But
Wrong.
you pair that with somebody who won MVP, I guess the year before he won MVP. You got 2 recent MVPs on the same team that actually have known each other since elementary school. So I'm looking forward to the cohesion. I'm also looking forward to the fights. I think it's going to be highlights, good and bad. And we as fans need to just grab our popcorn because I think they can. I see them in the conference finals playing I see them playing the Clippers. How about that? I'm not even going to bring the Lakers in.
I'll take it. I'll say I think they're going to do much better than people expect. I don't think there's going to be much of an issue with them sharing the ball. I know D'Antoni definitely said that he won't play them both at the same time. It'll be in crunch time minutes where we see them both. They can both play off the ball. They both average a good amount of assists.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be an issue. I think Russ proved what he can do, like he said in media day. I think they both acknowledge that, and they've played together in OKC all summer. They've played together against everybody. They'll be fine. I think conference finals, maybe the finals once again. It's between the Lakers and those two in the West, if you ask me.
All right, so we got to remember to timestamp this because this is what, September 27th, 28th?
27, 28.
We're gonna go back to this film
Late
later,
20s.
and we're gonna see if we're right. But let's not forget until we move on to music, which is coming up next. I know everybody at home is excited to hear about our takes on music. But are we missing any big duos on the East Coast? I think you had one.
KD, Kyrie.
Right.
Hell yeah. I definitely think when they get it together, meaning KD returns from his injury, they're definitely in the finals. Coming out of the East, I don't really see much contenders.
Definitely.
Philly, maybe. Boston, maybe.
Yeah.
You see my point. In the East,
Isn't there one more? It's not the Bucks?
no,
No?
no,
Okay.
no.
All right. So
They're cool.
do you think that the Bucks will finish first in the East this year again? With KD not being on
Yes,
the Nets?
yes. They'll.
Okay.
Philly might have something to say.
Yeah. I think Philly right now, I'll have to look back on this, but I think they have the highest winning prediction. Like they believe they'll
They're
have
the
the
highest
most wins
percent,
of the league. I guess for some reason the Eastern team always gonna have the most wins because they beat up on the East opponents.
Western
right?
teams have to play West Conference a lot more East, you know. So if it's just a really good team, they get to beat up on the East. I don't want to leave the Celtics out of this.
You don't want to leave the Celtics
I
out?
think they're gonna have
Who's
something
gonna
to
be
say.
the duo? Who do you think the duo is between them? Are you still
I think
giving
this
Gordon
is-
Hayward some weight?
He's cool, but I don't think it's a duo-centric team. I think we'll see Kemba cook and share the ball because they still have Tatum, Brown,
And-
guys who can mix it up. I don't think it'll be duo-centric, but I think they'll do well.
And what are your thoughts on a majority of the Celtic stars getting experience with the USA team this summer? Do you think that's going to benefit how the team turns out overall?
Absolutely. I think it'll help them. Kemba, Tatum, Smart was over there. I think it'll help their cohesion.
Yeah,
Definitely. That USA team didn't do too well.
yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens when those Olympics roll around. Those some big names putting themselves.
I wouldn't even call that like our D team. We had like our E or F team out there. So it is hard as an American to own up to the responsibility of those players, but we know that these losing times are only going to prompt our stars to actually show up in the Olympics.
I mean, it's a couple big names. Braun seemed embarrassed when he spoke about it in media day.
I mean, it should be.
He's going to have a lot to say.
But it's good. You want somebody to be embarrassed. It might be worse if he didn't have any feelings about it, you know?
Yeah, it would be bad.
But yes, as a Knicks fan, I think we're going to be better than a lot of people expect. But I am worried about how good the Celtics are going to be this year because we will be in their shadow. It's going to be sad. But